Hey guys, how's it going? It's Grizzly Gaming coming at you with my first YouTube video for 2K20. Basically this is my center build, the Stretch 5 I run on all my live streams on Twitch, which, by the way, go check it out. It's twitch.tv/grizzlyon3392. Feel free to follow that and look forward to some live streams on there. I try to stream about 3 to 5 times a week if I can, for a couple hours at least. But this is where I show off my Stretch 5 build. I actually discovered a way to make a Stretch 5 pretty uniquely. Not only do you get a rare build name, you actually also get a comp player. This build is a Hall of Fame defense, Hall of Fame shooting, and I mean, you can catch lobs, you can catch bodies when done right. I mean, this build is insane, and compared to all the other YouTubers I've seen out there, all the other videos I've seen on Stretch 5s, the two-way Stretch 5, it's okay, but it's not a build you're going to use ever for like comp games on the stage or rec games. I mean, you might use it for rec a little bit, but it's more for fun, I feel, whereas this is more for getting yourself sweaty. You know, feeling like you want to play some comp games, you want to throw some people off, you want to be a little toxic, because this Stretch 5 has such good defense on the inside that you throw off a lot of like interior forces and stuff like that when you're getting great contests, chase down blocks, all that fun stuff. So this build, I found it a couple months ago. I've been grinding it out. It's at 94 right now, almost at the 95 maxed out range, and then I'm gonna try to get my 99 on it. But it is insane. I can kill it. I can shoot from deep. I can come in and jam it. I can kind of run it in and dribble it in and lay it in, but for the most part this build is all around. I'm gonna hit 98. It'll get a 70 driving dunk. Like, that's insane for a Stretch 5. Insane for a Stretch 5. It gets contact dunks for a Stretch 5. I mean, come on guys, that's just crazy. And when you see the badge breakdown, you'll see why I call this a comp Stretch 5. It ain't small either. He is on the lighter side, but with the badges it kind of makes up for being smaller. You can put post move, lockdown, moving truck, all that fun stuff on, and sometimes I do get taken to the rim myself, but for the most part I can handle myself underneath. But here you go. Let me show you guys how it's done here. Obviously, like I said, also like and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. All the likes help me get my videos out there. I know I'm brand new, but anything helps, so thank you. Greatly appreciate that. Here we go. So obviously as a center, with the pie chart, we're actually gonna go for not this one like everybody does tend to make when they go to do a Stretch 5. We're actually gonna go with this bad boy, the famous defending sharpshooting pie chart. Alright, believe me, you can make a Stretch 5 from the defensive shooting pie chart. Cannot believe no one has done that. So my preference is more the all around, or the speed. I prefer that because as you get up you'll have like an 80 something speed, but you can also go with like the balanced, or this one. It doesn't really matter, either or. Just don't go for the ones with the strength. These will change the name of the build. Well, I actually think you can go with the ones with the strength, but I just don't think with the way the build is, you'd rather have the higher vertical to get boards, or the balance, because you're going to lower your weight anyway and you're not going to have high strength. But this will give you a higher strength, but you'll lose out on a little bit of speed, but you gain the vertical and stuff. So my preference was all speed, but I think maybe if I did have to do it over again, I would do it like this, just to get a little bit of a more all-around, you know, strength, vertical, acceleration, a little bit more ground on the inside. And for the badge breakdowns, you want to do it just like I do it. Trust me. We're going to fill these guys out, and then we're also going to do this one. So we have 6, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go up a little bit here until we get 7. So we have 84, 60, 62, 85, and 34. Just so you guys know, you only need a 75 standing dunk and a 50 driving dunk on a power forward or center to get big man contact dunks. Now, it's not the best contact dunks, you don't get them all the time, but you still have contact dunks. I mean, you can body smaller people. You don't have a lot of strength to hold for it, but if you're on a fast break and you get in, there's one guy on the inside, you can contact dunk them. I have done it. Alright, shooting, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all the way up until we get our 17, just like that, right? Not gonna touch playmaking, so we don't even need 17 shooting badges on this. I probably would get rid of a little bit of shooting for maybe a little bit more finishing, try to get 9 finishing badges, but for the defense, now you guys are gonna like this, alright? For the defense, do not touch steals, do not touch offensive boards right away, alright? And then if I'm not mistaken, now, you have a 73 offensive board here, but what we're going to do is we're going to take it down until you hit a 72. And then I just take this 1 point and I put it onto steals. Alright, and now this is your badge breakdown. 7, 17, 1, and 20. And now your speed acceleration, not the greatest right now, but it's not going to be the highest, but you're going to be faster than a lot of centers, and it's going to help when you drop your weight down. You'll see. This is that badge breakdown. For body shape, I did go built. And the reason why I go built is because we are going to drop our weight down. But it doesn't matter, your preference, whatever you guys want to do. Just know you are going to be minimum weight. For the height, we're just going to drop it down to 6'11". And the reason why I dropped down to 6'11 and not 6'10 is because it changes the name to a 3-level score. For 6'11, we actually still get 66 driving dunk, and we lose only 1 in the standing dunk. Now the reason why I did this is because to get alley-oops in the park, and to actually get an alley-oop package, you need a 65 driving dunk. We have a 66. Now watch what happens. So we lose a little bit on defense, we get a little bit on perimeter, a little bit on lateral, a little bit of speed, a little bit of vertical, so that all actually really helps us. What we're going to do here is now, for the weight, just go all the way down. We'll still have a 75 interior defense, 72. I think that is not bad at all. And then we are going to, from here, now the wingspan's a little different. We're not going minimum, we're not going max. We're actually only going to go 1, 2, and that's it, to 90 inches. 90 inches is all we need. 88 block rating. An 88 block rating on a stretch 5, guys. Still have a 75 midi and a 71 3-point shot. Now with your +4 or +5 attributes, when you hit 99, that's still a 75 mid-range for +4 and a 79 for the mid-range. Now that's really good. You don't need a 79 for the mid-range, but it's just to help with the badges. So that's still really good. On top of that, if you hit 99 overall, you have a 71 driving dunk, guys. 71 driving dunk on a stretch 5. You're going to get so many dunk packages, you're not even going to know what to do. But trust me when I tell you, this build is insane. Just trust me. Alright, so now we have the choices of these 3. Now, it's up to you guys really how you want to play. I like spot up because my guys play a very drive and pass game, the guys I play with a lot of the time. So I do go for the spot up to pull out the center a lot of times, but you can do whatever you want. He is a fearsome inside rim protector. Trust me when I say that. You can get block score. I can get 5, 6 blocks a game, and wreck you're getting multiple blocks a game, chase down blocks, all that fun stuff. You definitely can go rim protector and get that badge fast. Also, you can go glass cleaner. You're going to get a lot of boards. It does not matter. Either all 3 of these are perfectly fine depending on your play style. Personally, I choose the spot up shooter build, and with that we have made, I believe, a stretch 5. There you guys have it, a stretch 5 made from the shooting defensive chart, which is a comp stretch 5. This is the stretch 5 you guys want to make. Now, with that being said, I do run a specific lineup for badges myself, personal opinion. So we're going to try the build out at 99 overall. Notice this isn't with your +4s or +5 when you actually do hit 99, it's just when you hit 95 really. This is what you're trying the potential at 95. For the jump shot here, I actually am going to recommend the jump shot I'm going to use as my base for my secret jump shot, which is actually Dwayne Wade. So that's a little video for another time what my secret jump shot is, but the base I will tell you right now is Dwayne Wade. When you get there, it is a great base, good to use. It's almost like jump shot 98. I just prefer it a little bit better myself. Now for the badges here for finishing, I always go gold contact finisher because you do want to be able to body when you can. The badges I really run here are Acrobat, Lob City, and Relentless. I don't use Slithery because we're not really driving in like that. Normally we're wide open, but my preference is actually really to go like this because I feel like I am big enough to catch the lobs and do what I have to do, and Acrobat just saves me when I mess up. I don't prefer it over consistent because normally when I mess up it's on like a drive that's supposed to be a dunk that I get kicked out of, so that's why I go for Acrobat. Now with Relentless, the reason why this is because when you go in, this helps you to take the contact that you get from someone on the inside, and it helps you get the contact dunk as a big man. Because at 6'11", Giant Slayer doesn't help you because you're close to the +5" range. You're actually +4 from 7'3", so no one's really taller than you. So that doesn't work out. And I think Slithery works, but it's better for faster, very, very fast players. Like, this build is not a very, very fast build, but it is faster than most centers. It does allow you to get open and do what you have to. So this is the way I would rock my finishing badges on this build. Let's confirm that. Shooting badges here, the way I actually run, I can go gold quick draw with Dwayne Wade, just to get that one extra shooting badge. I don't prefer Hall of Fame, just because, I don't know, it doesn't work for me on Hall of Fame. I just can't time, and if you can, go ahead. It's even better on Hall of Fame. So, and then we will go the Hall of Fame range extender route. We are actually also going to go with gold catch and shoot. I run a silver corner specialist, a bronze green machine, and a bronze hot zone hunter. And then I also run a gold volume shooter. This is literally how I run my badges 9 times out of 10. If you are better at shooting, or you have all your hot zones. I don't have all my hot zones currently, so I run this until I get all my hot zones. When I do get all my hot zones, I do take away a volume shooter and I go for a gold hot zone hunter green machine combo. If I'm really failing it and I don't need the corner specialist, I will end up going like this. That's how I end out my end game when I have all my hot zones and I'm killing it game after game after game. I go like this. This is how I always run it. Alright, that's it for shooting badges. Playmaking, I like to run needle threader. Personally, it gets through a lot of the passes when you have long passes, break starting passes, all this stuff. It all works all the same. And for here, I run a something's not right here. I have a single Hall of Fame badge. I know it. I think I actually run something like this. If I don't, yeah. This is my generic run until I get destroyed by a post score or an inside big or something like that. This is what I always run. I don't really set screens, usually run with ISO players, but I do keep a bronze brick wall for when I do set those quick screens to help him out when he is getting clamped. But for the most part, this is what I always run. When I'm on the 2s, if it's real bad, I honestly won't even run these on the 2s because they usually end up passing out. And I end up I'll still keep this brick wall, but what I'll end up doing normally is I'll put on gold clamps for the 2s, and I'll end up putting gold rim protector on as well. Keep the pogo stick, the interceptor brick wall, all that stuff like this. And this is like dynamic setup right here. This helps me get my takeover faster if I get a block. This helps me stay in front of the guys just in case we switch, and it's unexpected when a stretch 5 sticks on a point guard. You know what I mean? And you can get a chase down block if they come past you. It's awesome. It's really good combo. So that's how I'd run my badges on this stretch 5 build for the most part. If you guys want to see me throw some gameplay in here on the build, I definitely will. If you want to see the jump shot I run on this build, I definitely will show you it. I already gave you a sneak peek of what the base was, but I do have a certain release that I like to use that I think works perfect, easy to time, all that fun stuff. I actually have a video, a recording of my game with this, killing it against an elite squad. So they weren't all elites, but I think there was one elite who was trying to go ham on the inside and could not, and I was just killing it, did not miss the shot. So if you guys want those videos, drop a couple likes on the video, and let's try to get the video maybe 10 likes. If I can get 10 likes, I'll definitely drop those other videos. But for now, guys, that's it for the video. Appreciate it, and like and sub up. Thank you, guys.